Hey Greg,
Hi,
welcome back to the Nutrition Wellness Center.
thank you.
You went through some events the last few weeks. I thought as I was listening to you, I wanted to hear you share it so that we could have other people be encouraged by what you've gone through.
Okay. Well, I guess it's been a month and a half now that I had my first appointment with you. I came to see you because I was encouraged by somebody, and I was partly doing it for them, and partly doing it because I was tired of how I'd been feeling, sore all the time. My energy levels were up and down, and my weight was up, so I was uncomfortable all the time. And so I thought, I got nothing to lose. Sure, I'll come in. Kind of waited until I thought I was ready because I knew that I wanted to commit fully to whatever it was you were going to tell me to do.
Mm-hmm. And didn't you say something to me like you wanted to actually maybe prove that this really wasn't even going to work?
Well, that wasn't my intention. But I was very skeptical. But feeling the way I did, I thought I got nothing to lose. But part of the reason why I said, I wanted to make sure I was ready to commit was I knew that I had to commit 100% to whatever you were telling me to do, whatever I was getting involved in, so that if it didn't work, I could say, this didn't work, it wasn't my fault. Because if you do something with a half effort, you never know for sure whether it was the plan, the program, or whether it was your own effort.
I love hearing that. That's so, because you did. You went all in, didn't you?
I did, but I went all in thinking maybe I'll feel better after the end of the detox. Maybe I'll lose a little weight. I'm not really sure this is going to make a difference, but yes, I did go all in. I said I'm going to give this absolutely all of my effort, fully expecting to maybe feel better in a few weeks.
And what happened?
I felt remarkably better by the fourth day, and that caught me by surprise. I had a chronic cough problem before starting the detox. I had up and down energy levels, and you kind of warned me that I might crash a little bit, but that for me that never happened. I followed what you said, and never really had a period where I got fatigued in the middle of the detox. The weird part for me was I'd been snoring for the last year, and by the fourth day, not only had my chronic cough, which I think was sort of sinus mucus related, but the snoring stopped, and that really caught me by surprise. And so it was, for me, it was encouraging. I mean, it was great to see those kind of early positive results. So at any point where I started feeling like, I just want a cheeseburger, like, no, I'm not gonna break what is going on. And so it kept me on the path to the point now where, while I still crave a cheeseburger, the period of when you see somebody else eating something, you're like, oh, I want that, or I miss it. I'd like to have a cupcake, and you're at a party and they have cake, and that stage of where you desperately want that, I moved past it. Sure, those things are yummy, but I feel so much better. And then the side benefit is we weighed myself this morning. I've lost 30 pounds. I kind of stuck with some of the detox eating plans for the long past it, but I'm down. I still want to get thinner, so and I ride motorcycles for fun, and last time I was on the bike, I'm like, wow, I feel great, nothing hurt, I just feel better.
Yeah, and so 30 pounds, and that was about 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks. And so what you did was you changed the outcome of your life, not just in this last 6 weeks, but you're on a whole new path. And that's what's most exciting. So what you did was you changed the way that you ate. We found some nutritional imbalances that we worked on, and we put together a program including herbs, homeopathics, essential oils to help you in this journey, probiotics, and voila. Not only that, but I'm sure there's other areas of your life that you haven't even touched on that have been improved as well.
Oh yeah, my joints, my hands aren't hurting anymore, which is...
And your legs.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you go, are these related to... it's hard to deny because the joint thing's been a problem for a year. The leg thing's kind of new, but that caught me by surprise too. I kind of didn't expect that. So yeah, I'm absolutely excited about, and this is the part, because you hear people about yo-yoing in their weight and their habits, but right now I'm committed to continue to eat healthy because I was starting to think this is the rest of my life. The rest of my life, it's going to hurt for me to put my shoes on. It's going to hurt to bend down and pick things up or do things with my hand. And I had come to the realization, or so I thought, that this is how life was going to be, and it was just going to keep going downhill. And now that I've seen how dramatically things improved in such a short period of time, I have my focus on something else. I want to maintain that. I'm almost terrified of messing it up because I feel that much better.
Yeah. Well, the amazing thing is the human body is very forgiving, and it knows how to rebuild itself. It knows how to heal, given that it has what it needs, or we stop eating the things that are inflammatory and causing a lot of the symptoms. And so you now have information, and so if you ever start feeling that, you can start problem solving and saying, what did I eat? What did I not eat? What did I stop taking that I know is a part of my healing program that I need to stay on? So
that's going to be the tricky part, because I think a lot of my problem was I was just eating whatever I felt like eating, and so I took so many things out in conjunction with all the things you had on for me on for the detox, that I got to do what you're talking about. I got to add something. If I start having a little reaction, I got to sit back and figure out what that is. And
that's right.
It's a very real possibility there's going to be plenty of things I'm never going to eat again.
So, and on your program, the things that we had wrote to avoid, you'll notice that I now wrote, be cautious with. So maybe trying small amounts of them is going to be in order for you. And listening to the body, because symptoms are our friend. They are a God-given friend telling us that something's not right. And so we learn to listen to the body, and healing comes from within, and we are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. So to God be the glory for your healing, and it's just begun.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you.